Good morning. Good morning, Gabi. Good morning, Julia. Nice to see you. The meditation will start in 2 or 3, 4 minutes, but the meditation has started already. Don't wait for the meditation to start meditating. We can say there is the so-called formal meditation will start in a few minutes, and then there is the real meditation, which is the one that goes on all day long. And the one that goes on all day long is the one that is going on now. There is a difference between the formal meditation and the true meditation. There is a difference. But at the essence, both of them are exactly the same. It's like the usual analogy. There is a difference between a wave and the ocean. There is a difference. But at the very essence, the wave and the ocean are exactly the same. I didn't ask, but I hope, can you hear me well? Good. what I often say, and I guess I will keep saying it, is that there is a benefit in the meditation itself, which is often that we are more quiet and that we find a moment of peace. But the most important benefit of the meditation is not what happened in the meditation, but it's what happens to the mind um, outside of the meditation. So one of the things that this means is that you don't have to be a good meditator. Don't worry about having a good meditation. What is important is that you are doing the meditation. This is fundamental. And I wish I see more people. I mean, you are here and that's wonderful. But I wish more people see that how important it is to do this very often. And to have an opportunity like this is not so common. So the importance of this meditation is not just the meditation that we will do now, but is the way that the mind starts to understand new things. It's like I often say, it's like a rewiring of the mind. And this rewiring is really, I would say, maybe the most important part of this meditation. And the effect of this rewiring doesn't happen in the meditation itself. And one of the most important things that we do in this meditation is simply to stop. And stopping is right now. You cannot stop in a few seconds. And one definition that I can give to this stopping is simply not waiting for the next moment to come. Is the most important part of this meditation is stopping. And stopping is one of the things that stopping is not waiting for the next moment to come. This already is like a whole revolution for our mind. Because our minds are always waiting for the next moment to come. Another way to say it is that stopping is the recognition of this moment. And this moment is the one thing that the mind really cannot see. The mind is designed, the mind is to pay attention to the past and to pay attention to the future. to just simply being yourself in this moment. And see that instead of you going to the next moment, it's a very subtle thing, but start to see that the moment is coming to you. But for that, there is nothing that we can do. That's where the difficulty is. The difficulty is that we said, okay, I'm going to do that. How do I do that? And of course, I understand the question, but it's the wrong question because it's not a doing. Now, please close your eyes. We can say we will start what I call the formal meditation. But see that there is really no difference between before I said to close the eyes and now that we close the eyes. There is a little difference, but it's not really a fundamental difference. But I will recommend you to, unless I suggest you to open the eyes, I will recommend you to keep your eyes closed for this meditation. Just simply connect to your body. Bring attention to your body. Have a sensation of your body, but try to see the difference between your idea of your body. Your idea of your body is like a thought that appears in your mind, like an image that appears in your mind about your body. And that's not your body. That's an image of your body. I would like you to not to go into the image in your mind about your body, but to go to the actual experience, to the actual sensation of your body, which, if you really go into it, is a completely different thing. The image that we have in our head about our body and the actual experience of our body are two completely different things. We will do a meditation just on this idea, but not today. But we will work on this, connecting to the actual, to the real body as different from the idea that we have of our body. But right now, just simply connect to the actual sensation, to the actual feeling of your body. It's like a vibration, like an aliveness. Just notice what we call the feet. Feel a sensation there. Don't go into the image in your head, but see that there is something alive in what we call the feet. Go up your legs to your knees. And go up from your knees to your thighs, to your hips. And just feel the whole sensation of your legs. And feel that this sensation is not tense. And if you feel any tension, drop that tension. Just let it go. Notice your hips, your glutes, your genitals. But don't go into the image in your head, but stay with the sensation. Again, it's like an aliveness, like a vibration. Something that is here now. Something that is alive. Notice your back. Notice first the lower back. Notice the middle back and the upper back. And stay there for a while. Sometimes it's more difficult to actually notice this back. Try to avoid going into your head to look for an image of what we call the back, but stay in the actual sensation of what really is there. If nothing comes, stay with nothing. Don't look for something in your mind. It's better to stay with nothing than to find something that is not really what we are looking for. Notice your tummy and just feel the sensations. It's not a thought, it's not an image, it's not an idea. It's an actual sensation. Go up to your chest. Try to feel the length of your spine. Try to feel that to keep that length, there is some tension that is necessary. So notice, without having an image in your mind, notice that tension. And feel the sensation of the whole trunk. But not as an idea of a trunk, but as an actual sensation of what is truly there. From your chest, from your trunk, notice your arms. First, notice the upper arms, the biceps and the triceps. Try to see that in the sensation there is no tension. And if you find tension, just let it go. Notice your elbows. Notice the forearms, the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. And just have this sensation of the whole of the arms. And drop the weight of the arms on your legs or on the floor or wherever your arms are on. But now let go of the idea of your arms and just experience the sensation, the vibration, the aliveness. You can feel that very clearly on the tip of your fingers. It is the same, exactly the same with the rest of the body. But sometimes it's not so easy to feel it in many parts of the body, but usually it's very easy to feel at the tip of your fingers. But the same sensation you feel at the tip of your fingers is everywhere on your feet, on your legs, on your hips, on your back, on your tummy, on your chest. Now feel your shoulders. But then drop the label shoulders. Just see what is actually there. Notice your neck. Notice your face. We have a very strong attachment to the idea of our face. As I said, we are not going very deep into this. We will have some meditations, a series of meditations, where we will work more deep into this, connecting to the actual sensation and not going into the idea. But even though right now, try to feel the sensation that appear in your face as opposed to the idea that you have of how your face looks like. You cannot see your face right now, but your face is there. Stay with the feeling, not with the memory, not with the idea. And see that the face that you feel doesn't have a shape. The idea has a very clear shape. And often we fight with that shape because we like that the shape will be different. Or anyway. But right now, don't go into the shape. See that in the actual experience of the face, there is no shape. Stay there. Just notice it. Notice your forehead. Notice the upper part of your head. Notice the back of your head. And that put together the face, the forehead, the back part of your head. Just have the whole head as one sensation. One aliveness. And from the head, again, feel your neck. The head and the neck, feel the shoulders. The head, the neck, the shoulders, feel also the arms. And the head and the neck and the shoulders and the arms, and include also the whole of the trunk. And the head and the neck and the shoulders and the arms and the trunk, and include also the hips. And feel the head and the shoulders and the neck and the arms and the trunk and the hips, and include also the legs, all the way to your feet. And just have this sensation of the whole body, but forget the idea of the body and just feel this alive sensation. It's no shape and no form, but very much alive, very clear. And keep that sensation of the whole body as one sensation. And start to notice that you're breathing into that sensation. Try to stay with the actual sensation of the breath coming into this feeling with no form of what we call the body. Try not to go into your head to look for an image of what you are experiencing. Whatever image you get in your head is not what you are experiencing. It has nothing to do with what you are experiencing. Just breathe into the sensation. And notice that the breath doesn't just go into what we call the lungs, but the breath enters into the whole sensation of what we call the body. And when you inhale, this sensation becomes even more alive. It's like if it lightens up. When you inhale, it's like its whole sensation lightens up. And when we exhale, it's like if this sensation rests, softens. When you inhale, the whole sensation lightens up. And when you exhale, the whole sensation rests, melts, softens. But again, this is just a way to express what I am experiencing. But don't try to experience what I'm saying. Try to go into your own experience. And stay there. The air entering into this whole one sensation. And just see this lightening when the air comes in, and this relaxation and softening when the air goes out. If there is something that we need to do, is don't go into an image, don't go into your head to explain what you're actually experiencing in your body right now. To give you an image, if you want to, imagine you're a just born baby. You're just being born. And so you have no idea what a body is. You have no idea that you have legs. You have no idea that you have arms. You have no idea that you have a face. You have no idea how your face looks like. You have no idea. And stay with that. I have no idea. But at the same time, even if you have no idea, there is still clearly a sensation, a vibration, an aliveness. It's clearly there. Stay with that sensation. Now I want you to feel the breathing coming into your chest. Just notice the breathing coming into your chest. And I want you to imagine that when you inhale into your chest, the chest actually expands like about 10 centimeters in front of what we call the skin. So there is an expansion, there is an extension of the trunk about 10 centimeters in front. Just try to use your imagination to feel that the breath comes out of your skin or that the skin expands outside about 10 centimeters in front of your trunk. And when you exhale, this extension remains there. You are expanding in the front, about 10 centimeters. Now do the same with the back. Notice your back, and every time you inhale, expand the back about 10 centimeters. Notice the expanded front and notice the expanded back, and breathe into it. Now notice your arms, the whole of your arms, including your shoulders. And feel that every time you inhale, there is a little expansion of your arms, all around your arms, all the way to your fingers. And that you expand for about 10 centimeters. Every time you inhale, the arms expand. And when you exhale, the expansion remains. When you inhale, you expand. And when you exhale, this expansion relaxes. Just notice the arms. It's like a breeze that is expanding about 10 centimeters. But it doesn't have a shape. Just a sensation that is expanding. Notice the same with your hips. First the front part of your hips. Feel that the whole sensation is expanding. Feel the back, the glutes, sensation with no form. And notice your legs, the whole of your legs, all the way to your feet. And just feel that The legs are expanding. Every time you inhale, there is an expansion of your legs. And when you exhale, this expansion relaxes. And just breathe into that expansion body. Breathe into that aliveness sensation of this expanded body. There is no shape. There is only a sensation, a vibration. Now stay with that sensation. Whatever is happening right now, whatever is appearing right now, whatever is there right now, allow this moment to be exactly as it is. There is nothing else to do. There is nothing to change. There is nothing to get. There is nowhere to go. There is nothing to feel. There is nothing to get right. There is nothing to be wrong. Allow this moment to be exactly as it is. Whatever appears in this moment, that is exactly what is supposed to appear. Allow it to be. Whatever goes in this moment, that's exactly what was supposed to go. Allow it to be. Just for a few seconds. Don't try to change what you experience right now. Don't try to improve your experience. Allow everything exactly as it is. Just for the last minute of this time, let everything be as it is. Don't look for something. Don't get rid of anything. Let this moment be exactly what it is. just very slowly. Alla morir to come in and morir to go out. Keep your eyes closed for a few more seconds. Breathe into your arms, breathe into your legs, breathe into your trunk, into your head. And slowly start to move your toes, start to move your fingers, start to move your arms. And start to stretch, gently stretch your body. Open your eyes slowly if you want to. If you want to, we can stay another 10 minutes. And if you have any questions or any comments about what happens, please write them in the comment section. Or if you feel like this is enough, hope to see you next time. We will have a talk tonight. I've been invited from a hub to have a talk about how dealing with the crisis and dealing with our own harmony and balance is tonight at 5 p.m. And if you don't know where to go, you can write me. Not here in this section, but write me an email or send me a message. If you have any questions, now you can write them here. And if not, I will hopefully see some of you tonight. Or we have also a yoga class on Friday morning and another meditation on Sunday morning. I will stay online a little bit longer. Thank you. Hope to see you soon. Stay safe and stay present. But I stay online if you want. And please do write any suggestions, or I like very much to see your name. I mean, it's the only way I have to connect with you. So when I see you there, I really appreciate it. And of course, if you like the meditation, please like it in YouTube. Try to practice often in your everyday life, stopping for a moment. Just stopping and connecting. Even for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Stop often. Don't just keep moving, or don't just entertain yourself with Facebook or the phone or a movie or work or just talking when there is really nothing to say. Um, there is a question that says, there is a point in which I am tempted of letting go of the body and go, but I am afraid of not returning. How could I overcome that fear? Go. I guarantee you, you will. There is no. What you are is always there. What you are is always there. So there is no way of not returning because you are not living what you are. What you're living is only your idea of what you are. You are much more than this body. You are not confined into the body. The body is like a clothes, like this t-shirt, like this shirt. I will take off this shirt later and I will put another one. What you are is always there. So there is no way to get away from that, from what you really are. What you really are is what is always there. And you're always aware. You know I am. This knowing, that's what you are. And that will not go. I'm finding in my book, in many other books too, of course, but finding my book, there is a note called, there are several notes. There is one called Body, Mind, Spirit. And there is one called, I think it's called True Spirituality. Read that note again and see that what you are, it will never go. It doesn't go. It's always here. So there is no, don't worry for it. Let go, and then you find what you really are. Because what you let go is what you're not. But I understand that there is a fear. I mean, there is always a fear of letting go what we are accustomed to. People are even afraid of letting go of the morning coffee, for example, because we are accustomed to a morning coffee or something like that. So imagine something as deep as our sensation of what we think we are. How difficult it is to let go of that. So it takes time. It takes time to understand that what we really are is always here and it cannot be let go of. Because who is going to let it go? You are there. For something to be let go, something has to let go of that something that you let go. And the one that lets go is there, and that's not going to go. That's the awareness, that's the presence. That's the true I. But it takes a while to really start to see, start to understand what is that we really are. Alisa asked me, what about the excitement, frustration we feel in a specific situation? Our patterns of reaction make it more difficult to let go. Now, we can go much deeper into it in another occasion. Now, I would like to finish very soon. But start to let go on more simple situations. Start to practice this letting go in more. There is no always excitement and frustration. Those are very specific situations that require more specific work on them. Also, I would like to understand more what you mean by excitement and frustration in specific situations, because it depends on the situation very much. But instead of going into that now, don't go into the exceptions. Most of our day is not full with excitement and frustrations. It's more with simple moments. So I start to let go, I start to practice to let go in those simple moments. Looking forward to be with you again soon, maybe tonight at 5 or next Friday at 8:30, I think is the class, or Sunday in the morning for another meditation. But hopefully we stay together in presence. Thank you very much. Wonderful to be here with you. See you soon.